what would your number one priority be as county attorney?
Okay, well, first of all, before I left the house today, one of my daughters said, Mom, you just need to get up there and say, if something needs done, I'm going to get it done, and I'm going to get it done right, because that's what you always say. So, basically, what seems so simple that a child could say is exactly what my first priority is. We need to just have a county attorney in there that's going to get in there and do the job to aggressively prosecute criminals and to do what I'm currently doing. Have a good teamwork effort with the Sheriff's Department, with Children's Advocacy Center and DCF, and with our public schools. We have to have this teamwork with all of these people to get something done, because it has been a very long time since we've had a really good system going on there in the county attorney's office, and it is time for a change. Amongst a crowd of very educated people, and I know that you read the newspapers, and if you've read the newspapers over the last few months, you will see that what he said about crimes being charged is not correct, because I am charging crimes every single day, and you will see this in the newspapers. You will see these crimes that you know, oh, somebody did something a year and a half ago and nothing ever really happened about it. I don't know what's going on, but guess what? These crimes have been charged now, and I know many of you have talked to me about that, and many of you know that. Things are getting done now, and as far as experience goes, he is correct that I haven't been an attorney for 10 years, but what I have done is since January of 2011, almost 2 years, I have worked in prosecution in some capacity. I have spent my entire time as a lawyer and as an intern before that fighting crime, working with law enforcement, not working against them. And I believe because of that, I am the one that has the heart and the soul to do this and to not have in my head, okay, well, you know, I've been on the side of the criminals and on the side working against them. And if that happens, you have all of those years that is your experience, and the law enforcement doesn't trust you. I have built trust with them over this last couple of years because I am doing the job right now, and they know that I will work with them and get the job done. Privacy is a very important issue, and I want to commend everyone who was involved, our commissioners and our school districts, for stepping up and putting some money in that account, because we lost our funding for people to go out and make sure that these kids are coming to school, our funding in truancy. And all of our school districts, the superintendents went to their school boards, and the commissioners all stepped up and said, you know what, the money's not there, but we're going to give our part, and we're going to do that. And that is exactly what we need to do across the board as a county. We all need to step up and do our part, and the county attorney definitely needs to get in there and make sure that this is all happening and we're getting these kids to go to school. And if the parents aren't getting their kids to school, we do have to prosecute that. We do have to make sure that this is happening. But as a school board member for 13 years, I have been involved with this going on since my kids were in kindergarten, and now I have 2 in college and 1 in high school. So I know all about this. I meet on a regular basis with our superintendents. I meet on a regular basis with the Children's Advocacy Center. And all of these people, instead of me just saying, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go talk to this group, or I'm going to go meet with the schools. I am doing this, and I have been doing so for several years. This is an issue very near and dear to my heart, because we need to get these kids in school, and we need to help them to become successful. And as county attorney, we have a big role in that. I spent 2 years in the courtroom prosecuting criminals, not defending criminals, not trying to get people less time and get them back out on the streets. I am working to prosecute criminals. And I know I've been attacked on that, saying I don't believe in the Constitution and all of this, which is absolutely ridiculous. All of these things that are being said are not true. You know, I believe in the Constitution, and I think that people should have a right to an attorney. But guess what? The people also need to be defended. And I want to be there for the law-abiding citizens and do what's right for them. Specifically, to be a prosecutor. That will be my full-time job. That's been my priority from the beginning, and that will stay my priority.